Alright, what's up, VC? Just chilling, having some coffee. Got a text this morning from the person who does, it's like the manager of this local restaurant. They needed, somebody bailed out on their gig, so they called me to do some solo stuff. Go do a 3-hour solo set, where I basically just play, I have some backing tracks on my cell phone that I jam along to, like recognizable songs, like Careless Whisper, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, Eastbound and Down, and then I do classical stuff, and I do some Chidakin stuff in between that. I'm just basically some background noise for people while they eat food. But if I get to get paid while I play my guitar, I am happy as can be. I'm already happy all the time. Not all the time. Like, you know what it is, I try to always be happy, even if I'm having a crummy day. I'm like, either you can just say, screw it, I'm going to be an asshole, or you can at least even try to fight through and still be positive, even if you're having a crummy day. So that's my type of outlook. So, what's your guys' outlook? Totally. Alright, guys. You're like, Ty, we don't give a shit about your personal life. We just want to see records. But it's turned into, I don't know what this, it's just, I'm almost 70 episodes in, and I think I started the show last week, so I probably put too much content, but I maybe should call it the Too Much Content channel. Been obvious. But I'm at like 80 subscribers right now. Holy shit. I was lingering, I'm gonna be real. I was lingering at 2 for a long time. So like my first, and I think that was just my other YouTube page. And then I think I had my bass player follow from our band YouTube. Oh yeah, Hey for State, we do have a YouTube channel. We don't post religiously on there, like a lot, but we do have some clips from past tours, and my bass player, he edits some footage and puts them into some, anyways, we got some footage of shows, of songs from us playing live and some stuff up there, and then some other clips of like, whatever my bass player throws up on there sometimes. Alright, what I'm bumping in the background, still, this Koshuk Mine. Oh, so good, so good. And you know what's weird? This morning I was like, wait, I forgot about Koshuk Mine for about a half hour. Like, it just wasn't on my head, so I was like, oh. So it was like, I got so excited that I forgot about it, that it was like, I'm reaching in, and it was like, yeah, I know it's only a week old, but it felt like I was bringing her home for the first time all over again. And, damn, it's a good record. If this video is watchable, that's what's playing in the background. Sometimes my videos, I can't say they get flagged. I'll post them, and it's like, oh, here it is. But then only I can watch it. No one else can watch it. So I don't know. But then it's weird. It gets like a few amount of views. So then I'm like, is it getting viewed in other countries that have YouTube that the copyright doesn't apply to in that country? And anybody help me out here? Am I tripping? Anyways, there's only a few. So there's some. I just left them because I'm like, wait, maybe somebody gets to actually watch it somewhere else. That's awesome. All right. I was near the record store today, and I knew I have this little small stack left still. I think it's I'm realizing this stack is infinite now. It's never going to go away. So I'm just trying to chip away at the infinite stack. But yeah, I seen this a while back, and I don't recognize the person on the cover. I just seen Soul Junction, and some of them I have already talked about this, and that's why but just the name, wow, the appearance, don't even read anymore. Okay, it already looks like it's dragging me. It just looks. That's kind of a coffee burp. I wish it was a louder coffee burp. We'll get there. But then you look, and for those of you who already have this, they're laughing at me. I look and it's Red Garland Quintet. I'm like, okay, I recognize that. And then featuring John Coltrane. Holy shnikes. And then Donald Byrd. And then it says Prestige. So just check. Okay. Well, yeah, of course, Rudy Van Gelder on the bottom here. And now, this is obviously a reissue that came out. I don't know when they started doing these reissues. Remastered in recorded in Hackensack, New Jersey, November 15th, 1957. Remastered 1990 by Phil De Lancey at Fantasy Studios, Berkeley. Distributed by Concord Music Group, Beverly Hills, California. Oh, what? Beverly Hills, California? 90210. Fucking what's up? Fucking Brenda and Brandon. You remember they were twins? Does anyone remember that? They were twins, but Brenda, she started fucking smoking weed. And then she was all hooking up with Dylan, and then she went off to Europe or some shit. Okay, I know way too much about that show. I told her sisters, what can I say? Meryl's Place, though. Dude, Michael Mancini, he was a doctor. Dude, fucking Slayer. Okay. I always know when my jokes are bad because the room just goes silent and I'm the only one laughing. So I think that just happened here. But it was $23, and so let's open it up. Let's open it up. I hadn't heard this album. I recognized the name, so I YouTubed it while I was in the store when I had seen it, and I was like, oh damn, this is a beast. And so let's be very careful here. And so I had them put it aside for me. And then it's just been on my mind. Go to bed at night. Or I go to bed in the morning when I finally decide to. Okay. That was a lot better than the last time. You guys see me try to open that last episode a couple episodes back. Oh, what's that cool? It's got the old school Prestige logo. I'm waiting on a couple more records. I hate when it gets, like, grips it. Okay, there we go, sorry. Does anyone else get excited when they see this cool Prestige label? Alright, the edges aren't the best. And you know what? So-and-so made a good comment. He's saying the stylist doesn't play the edges. And it's very true. It's just... I have a bird feeder right here. There's this female cardinal. She's hopping up and down right here. It's kind of funny. You're right. It's just... It's one of those things I never realized because most of your old school records were always very nice on the edges. This is a fact. It was like what happened one time this is when the whole weirdness happened. I actually can trace it back to the exact moment. I got Primus Frizzle Fry. Okay? Oh wait, before I go on this Primus rant real quick about Rough Edges records, I'm going to score this one really smooth right there and then gets really chunky over here. 6.2. So, Primus. I got the Primus Frizzle Fry. This is some time ago. But I was all excited. I had never seen Primus Frizzle Fry on vinyl before. I hadn't really seen, around that time, I hadn't seen too much Primus on vinyl. I think, actually, I don't even have any Primus on vinyl yet. Alright, coffee cough. So, I get Frizzle Fry. Here, let's just go. I'm going to talk about Frizzle Fry. You're coming over here. Alright. This is one of my... I freaking love this album. Alright. I bring it home. Like, oh, freaking do. Like, oh my gosh. It was cool to see Primus Frizzle Fry on record for the first time, just because I had this cassette tape when I was a little kid. I remember my stepdad borrowing this actual album from his roommate, whose name was Mush. Fucking horrible nickname, right? He was a drum player, singer guy. Anyways, so I remember as a kid, this album cover just tripped me out. And then when we put it on, the music totally fit how this album cover looked like, in my opinion. So anyways, I bring this home. I'm all tripping out. Like, oh, fuck. Oh, cool. What's up, Green Lane? Oh, cool. Coolsies. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, like, what is this, a skill saw? Like, it was just weird. So, yeah, it's okay. It's like right here. It's really bad. Let's see if we can even see it. Okay. You guys like, Ty, you're tripping. No, it's really okay. There's like, it looks like Shredder right there. Do you see that? Shredder. That's Ninja Turtles. All right. So I buy another one because I'm OCD. And the other one I think was worse than this one. Okay. So, and I should have kept that other copy. So I could have had 2 copies, but I gave it back at the time because I wasn't so like crazy about having multiple copies of the same album. But now I am. I don't know why that happened. But so after this record, after buying 2 records of the same album that had horrible edge syndrome, I HES, horrible edge syndrome, I just started noticing records every time I like check the edges. And so now, yeah, I mean, so now when I get one, it's all smooth. I'm like, oh. And then it's warped. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, that's how it goes. Another person just said they got a warped record. It happens. So, yeah. So that was the explanation. But so-and-so said the needle doesn't play the edges. And that's very true. So I shouldn't worry about it too much. But obviously I just talked about it for this much. I've been thinking about it for days on end now. So it's a worry that's just not going to let go. It's just how it goes. All right. Maybe I shouldn't drink coffee before I do these rants. It's probably not helping. All right. We got, everyone I think just bought, I think because a couple combinations happened here this last year. The pandemic. So I think that being just, everybody was forced to be indoors more and just stuff like that. So I think people automatically just ordered, even though you couldn't go to your local record store. I think a lot of people just doubled down on ordering records online. We were like, to help us get through, however we get through things, music's very important. It helps me get through stuff. So, like, I'm thankful. Luckily for me, I'm out here in Texas, and our record store, which is still required a mask and still at limited capacity. I think they're never too packed anyways, but they always, when they were able to open up, they followed the guidelines. So I was able to, like, it was closed for a while though, but I remember like their Facebook page said, hey, we're open now, but you have to have a mask. There's only so many, like 10 people at a time were allowed. Something, whatever the limit was. But it was nice to be able to go to the store, shop, get your mind, get yourself out of the house. So, but even with that, I was still, getting away a lot more records, I think, online this last year than I have ever as a music listener and collector. So, and I think it was a combination of, the pandemic, and then watching VC videos. Sorry about that. Watching VC videos. Somebody was like showing some stuff I didn't even know was coming out. You know what I mean? And then I was like, oh wow, okay. Then I would YouTube it. Like, wow, okay, it sounds great. I'm definitely gonna. That's on my radar now. So So for me, I just got a shit ton of records this last year. Like, not like, I don't know. I'm not like hundreds of records, nothing crazy like that. More like maybe, all right, maybe like a couple hundred records. If I'm being honest with myself here, 100%. I'm trying to. Anyways, I definitely probably bought more records this last year in 2020 than ever. And I'm not complaining about it. I'm super lucky that I was able to have the store and then the internet. And I think I even, got some from Walmart. So it was like, either way. Was this with you guys? Does anybody else have this problem where you feel like not a problem, you feel like it was a combination of the pandemic combined with you also just watching the videos on YouTube of other records we don't have yet in your collection? And then, and that being said, for on this topic, if you don't, it's easy to, everyone's going to have something you don't have. That's just life. And in the VC, luckily, if it's a holy grail that's not like hundreds of dollars, maybe like $50 to $100 range, you can save up and you can get, that's hopefully within the means of your budget. And most people can get most of their holy grails. But there's a bunch of, still some albums I really would like that I don't have, you know what I mean? So, but that being said, don't beat yourself up too much for not having some of the grails out there that other people in the VC have. That's just, I think I'm talking to myself right now and just giving myself advice because, some people just got an amazing collection that just way bigger than mine. Way, way, way. I mean, my collection's, hey, I love my collection. But I started watching some, I'm late to the party on the show Crate Diggers. I might have seen a couple episodes. I know it's old, but they're showing some of these DJs' record collections, and they're talking like 40,000 records. I mean, it's insane. I mean, and some are throwing out numbers bigger than that. And then just in the VC, people are showing their home setups and their collection. Somebody just, I'm gonna forget his name right now. Anyways, he shared his record collection. Man, freaking record collection was great. He had a very big collection. Anyways, so far most of the people I've showed their collection of VC, I'm very impressed. And so, just goes back to, don't beat yourself up. Everyone's always gonna have some stuff you don't have in the collection. But the cool thing is, you can still stream it, you can still listen to it, and like I said, they're reissuing so much stuff now. So at least if you can't get an original, like you're gonna what was that, Black Sabbath? This one on Record Store Day with the marbled clear vinyl with the black marble in it. Very killer album. This got expensive right off the bat. This is going for like over $100 after Record Store Day. Very close afterwards. Don't panic. It came back out. Not on the marbled vinyl, but at least it came back out. And you can get it now for $32 or whatever it is, like 30 something dollars. You can get this on the normal black vinyl, and it sounds great. And I haven't played it yet, but I assume it sounds great. So it's like, also sometimes just have patience because it's going to roll back around, and then, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to do just a whole episode about this HQ. I can't even know the name of them. The new acoustic sounds, UHQR. I think that's what it is. It's like, how many copies are we gonna have? Kind of Blue, right? Let's just be real. Let's just be real. Of course, you gotta have this in your collection. This is a must-have. And whatever one you have, even if any version of this is gonna blow your mind. I have a mono version also. Over here. So that took way too long. I had to just move back into the jazz area. Anyway, we've got a mono. This one actually is a tiny bit warped, but it sounds really good. And sounds a preference. This one's very bassy. You got to bring for my system, got to bring the bass back on this one. But the UHQR, okay, that's what it is, UHQR. If I'm wrong on that one, I'm sorry about it. But, so they got to pick Kind of Blue, really. We all have, I'm almost positive everybody has at least one or two or more. That there was a 200 gram copy that Classic Records recorded back in the day. It sounds really good also, that I haven't heard, but people talk about. And so now they throw this out on us. You're like, all right, I'm going to buy a third copy? Of course I'm going to buy a third copy. But, man, you really, out of, I'm excited about it. I'm not complaining, but I'm like, they're gaslighting us. I'm like, they're not going to Kind of Blue. Here's not Kind of Blue. This was going to sound even better. This was going to, come on now. So, that being said, of course, it's been pre-ordered. So, I'm looking forward to getting it. But I'm like, you know what I mean? What, no Mike Bloomfield on UHQR? Something like, it's crazy. Maybe some Freddie King? I don't know. Either way, I just feel like this album's had so much attention. That being said, of course I ordered it. It's like, of course you're not gonna order it if you can get your hands on this thing. You're gonna, you know what I mean? You're gonna, do whatever you need to do to get this next one. But really, it's like how many times are we gonna buy this record? Either way, it's my man. I'm still drinking coffee. Got one more tiny sip here. That's it. All right. It's like supposed to super rain. I've been getting gas lighted by UHQR, and now I'm getting gas lit by the weather. It said it's going to pounce rain. I was all looking forward to a good rain. I was going to even put on the movie Hard Rain. It was Christian Slater, Morgan Freeman. Would feel like I hear rain, and it's going to be the surround sound to my rain. And then I got Hard Rain going, right? Hey, turn your brights off! And I'm like, hey, it's going to rain? Hey! You turn your brights off! No, you turn your brights off! I'm still just waiting for the fucking rain while these fucking dudes are arguing about, oh wow, that being said, it's starting to rain now. It's funny. Alright. Like and subscribe. Go like and subscribe all the other channels. I kind of fumbled that one. Go like and subscribe all the other channels. They're super dope. Stay positive. Play lots of vinyl. If you're a guitar player, play lots of that. Okay? Just don't disrespect. It took thousands. The dude turned his girlfriend into a tree and then carved her into a guitar. And then it took thousands of years. And then Nikola Tesla, Pythagoras invented the major scale, and it all evolved to this. And then you finally have it, and then now it's put onto records with other cool instruments that took thousands of years to evolve from when it just started as percussion, when we were just didn't have strings yet because we couldn't make metal, and then, okay, that's just going everywhere. Thanks, guys. Bye.